now going to do a core circuit. So we're going to use 5 exercises, and each one's going to come from our different positions. So Leah's going to work her way through it, starting with the BaseBoard. So we're going to go in an arm extended plank, and we're going to go knee to elbow for 5 each side. So it's really important, before we start bringing our knees to our chest, we keep the bubble centered, and throughout the whole movement, we really have to take our time and make sure the bubble stays as close to the center as possible. Once we've finished 5 each side, we're going to move on to the BaseBlocks, and we're going to do an L-sit kick. So you'll see Leah's still taking her time, even though we're doing slightly higher reps. Then she moves to the BaseBlocks. She sets herself up nicely. So even though this is a circuit and we're trying to work our way through it quickly, we're not trying to rush. You can see Leah's looking forward. She's got nice length in her neck, and she's keeping her leg extended for a second before coming back. There we go. Good. After we finish from our lockout position, we're then going to go into a hanging position, and we're going to do leg raises for 5 reps. Good, so Leah will set her shoulders, space between her ears and her shoulders, toes are pointed, and we've got no swing. Core stays engaged the whole time, and we're imagining our hips want to point towards the roof as we bring our legs up. Great, nice. Good, after 5 reps, we're going to move on to a standing exercise, and we're going to do the Pallof Press. So we hold the band with 2 hands, we found our right distance, and we're going to press 5 reps forward, keeping the band centered at all times. So this one's hard to imagine what's happening, but the band's trying really hard to push Leah this way, and Leah's using all of her core stabilizers to keep in a neutral position. And after she finishes 5, she's going to face the other direction, because we need to make sure we're working both sides equally. Yep, good. And it's really important the way you set yourself up. You saw Leah shuffle backwards, because you want to make sure your hands are in line with where the band connects. So the rack, you can see, is just in front of Leah, or it's where her hands start at her chest. Good, and after we finish 5, we're going to finish with a dish for 20 seconds. And because Leah's pretty advanced, we're going to ask her to keep her arms over her head, and she's going to hold. She makes sure her low back keeps flat on the floor at all times. Her toes are still nice and pointed, even after doing these 4 exercises before it. And she's got 6 seconds to go. She's laughing because it's so easy. And we got 3, 2, 1, and done. Cool, so the way to overload this exercise is you can increase the number of reps per exercise, or you can increase the number of times you perform the circuit. So to start things off, you might want to do 3 rounds with a minute rest, and then progress from there.